let's turn this way down here. Okay, so today I was going to play some Warcraft, but I think it's time to update the Chevbot. It is costing me money, and we just moved. We need to save money, so we are going to fix that. Close out Reddit here. Okay, and let's pop open Windows subsystems for Linux. So I really enjoy developing on Windows now because I can run Ubuntu subsystems, and it's been great. So that's where I store all of my code currently. Alright, let's make everything just a little bigger. Maybe a little more. Well, if that's too big, I'll shrink it, but seems like it'll be okay for now. Okay, let's shrink everything. In fact, let's just use the external terminal. It'll be a little easier. Can I zoom in this terminal? Let's see. There's got to be a way, right? Like, where's the fonts? Font sizes, there we go. Okay, so let's remember we were at 16 because I like 16. We'll try 20. We can do a little better, I think. There we go, 24. That's good. Okay, so let's actually just clear that. We're just going to leave it open so we can use it. And what we're actually going to do here is run this. So I have it set to run TypeScript TS Node Dev, which will automatically, oh gosh, let me ban the spammer from the chat here. Block user. There we go. This is, well, let's just take a look at it real fast. I'm actually going to close all of these. So in here we've got, it's going to poke into node modules here and run this TS Node Dev script. That launches the TypeScript binary to run this, but also it watches for changes on the project, and it will relaunch this whenever there are changes. And one of the cool parts is with the debugger. Let's see, where restart true. So whenever the program restarts, the debugger will try to reattach to it. So it's quite nice. I was going to try to have this hidden. Actually, I think what we can do is move this panel to the right. That should be okay. Kind of tucked out of the way there. We do have breakfast on the way and some home cleaning going on, so I may have to take some breaks here so they can get into my office. Let's see, let's make sure. Test 1 2, you're hearing me. Okay, it looks like you're hearing the music in the background. This should be royalty-free music. I'm going to change the station though, because this is a little too much. Okay, and let's just drop that down slightly more. Okay, cool. And this is a display capture, so you are seeing this when I put it up. Okay, good. Alright, so we're all set. This can run in debug mode. Every time we make a change to a file, this over here should restart. I'm thinking that maybe I shrink this one, since we are going to run the terminal side by side here. Okay, so the problem is, in fact, we'll use this to do our... Oh, why is this dead? Okay. We're going to SSH into my virtual machine, which I have hosted at my domain. And we should still have a MongoDB connection. Yep, we do. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get MongoDB connected to Chevbot. So I'm running MongoDB on my VM, and it's a database. It's a document storage database. And currently we're using Windows Azure's Cosmos DB, which is kind of cool, but it's designed for scalability. It's designed for enterprise, which is pretty much everything in Windows Azure and Amazon AWS and all that stuff. But most of the time, everything scales really well. And so I thought, well, I can scale... I forgot to load up Discord. I can just have it scaled down to what I need it for. But it turns out that that actually doesn't work so great price-wise. Because even at the lowest tiers, reading and writing to this document store is expensive, apparently. It's not breaking the bank or anything yet, but it would be nice to get rid of it. It's upwards of like $30 a month. And I can run MongoDB in the VM I'm already paying for. And that would be plenty for the bot. We don't need this fancy service for $30 a month. So we're going to look at the current... Let's see, where's the current database utility? Right here. Okay, so this is where it establishes all the collections from Cosmos. And we're just going to... I'm trying to think of the best way to put this in side by side, because the problem is we need to get data from one into the other, so I really need them both running. And then we can put together a debug command in here that we can just trigger, and it will start pulling stuff out of the old database and putting it into the new one. But first, in order to do that, this creates the DB object with these containers on it. I think what we first need to do is we need to get Mongoose. It'll make things a little easier for us. Cool, okay. Mongoose. Getting started. So let's just install Mongoose first, if it's not already. Dependencies. Doesn't look like we've installed it. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh wow, this is like pushing everything off to the right because of the font changes. How do I... Oh, terminal. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. That's all it was, right? Yep, Mongoose. Okay, we'll try and leave this on output. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, it's been a long time since I've used Mongoose, but we're going to go ahead and just import it. I'm thinking that for now, maybe we create the command to load the Mongoose data collection so that I can take over this DB utility. I think that makes the most sense. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So we'll leave DB alone for now. We'll come into debug and let's just get rid of all the existing debug actions that I have. Okay. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of the switch because I never really... There's not debug things I want to leave in here. Oh, we'll leave the message, but that's it. I pretty much override this every time I want to use it, so I might as well. Okay. Got Mongoose importing up there. And I think what we're going to have to do is set up our models. So first of all, let's make sure we can connect. So connecting to MongoDB. Okay, this should be okay. I already created the credentials that we need. We can always go back to that terminal if we have to. It looks like piggies are ready to go outside. So I'm going, and their food is almost here. So I will be back in a little bit. You ready to go outside though, guy? Yeah, you can go outside? Okay, let's see. Drop this back to where it was. Okay, so we've got Mongoose coming in here. Use a new URL parser. Not sure what unified topology is, but see, use create index, find and modify. Okay. Guess we'll just copy this straight up for now. We can always tweak these settings later. Okay, and then the host is going to be chevtech.io. The database is going to be Chevbot DB. I'm guessing Mongoose Connect takes a username and password. So let's look for an example of that. Let's do the connect method. There it is. Options. Buffer commands, DB name, user. So it wants an auth object with user. And I believe this was Chevbot. And the password is let's see. We're gonna change it, so for now I'll just let's do something fun. What did I do? I already set it to something. I think it was just piggies are the best. Okay. We'll try that and see how that goes. It's true, the option in MongoDB drivers replica set and sharded clusters. Cluster monitoring engine. Set to true to opt into the MongoDB drivers replica set and sharded clustering. Monitor engine. That does sounds like overkill. So we're gonna say no. New URL parser set to true to opt into the MongoDB drivers. New URL parser logic. Well, that doesn't really help understand anything. Let's create index. Create index instead of ensure index for automatic index builds via model.init. Sure. Don't exactly know what that means. True by default. Set to false to make find one and update and find one and remove. Use native rather than find and modify. Okay. So that's the thing. I don't know. When they do documents like this, I don't actually know what they're doing. Like, is this just an example of some options we can use, or are these recommended defaults? Because the defaults, if you don't set them, are opposite of these, so it's weird. Okay. Alright, yep, that's fine. Define a model. Okay. So we'll define the model. I'm just wondering, how do we know if it's connected? I guess if it was not connected, it'll throw an error, huh? Alright, so let's look at this one here. Oh, looks like we already... No, it's not TypeScript. What am I looking for here? Is it? It must be debug. That's what I'm looking for. Debug console. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to. How am I doing that in other ones? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Discord.message as message. That actually makes more sense. Okay. Hold on. Let's Mongo user Chevbot. There we go. Okay, so I forgot I turned on security. That default user just didn't have access. Let's create a test collection. Let's call it debug. How do I create a document? I think it's, let's see, let's try this. db.debug.help. Aha, cool. Okay, is there an insert? There is. Perfect. Okay, so db.debug.insert, and we're just going to do message hello there. Can I just do .find with no parameters? Perfect. Okay. All right. So we should be able to find that document. Okay. So let's create us a little schema, I guess. Just a message property on it. Okay, and then we're going to register this model. I don't know if that's going to capitalize the collection name or not. Guess we'll find out. What we want to do is find... Okay, so let's just do debug.find. Whoa. Let's just do doc equals await debug.find. How to catch the errors, because if we're in an async function and it's not getting returned anywhere, which it's not, those errors are going to get swallowed. Okay. So once the connection's open, we're going to create a schema. We're going to name it debug. We're going to try to find all the docs. That's actually going to be plural. And then we're just going to console.log all the docs. Okay, let's try this. It's a Discord bot. Let's make sure it's online. Looks like it is. Okay. And we're just going to run /debug. Looks like we got an error. Invalid form body. What? Unhandled promise rejection. We wrapped a try catch. Is it this somehow? Use unified to use a new server. See, current server discovery and monitoring engine is deprecated and will be removed in a future version. Okay, so we want that use unified topology, I guess. I don't think that was the actual error that crashed anything, but let's wrap this whole thing in a try-catch, actually, so that we don't dump the errors out to Discord and have an error when it's too big. We just want to log the errors to the console for now. Okay, let's try that again. Authentication failed. Okay. That's funny. Why is that error still making it out? Of this handler function. chevtech.io. Does it show what it tried to connect with? It does not. Let's look at their connection here. Okay. Let's make sure we're going to the right 27017, the right port. User. Oh, is that why? Do I just need to... do that? Let's force that to restart. Well, nothing happened that time. Let's make sure we're making it in here, first of all. Okay, we are. Do we make it to this point? Oh, nope. Authentication failed. Okay, well, let's just get rid of these. And let's do Chevbot. Do it right there in the URL. Still authentication failed. Huh. Does Mongoose have a type? Is TypeScript latching onto this or not? No, it's an any. Let's see if we can get TypeScript to recognize Mongoose with us. Much better. Much better. Okay. I think auth source is what we're looking for, because we want to auth against the admin database. Let's see if that fixes it. Okay. Oh, we made it. Did that work? It's not getting inside the open event. We probably should handle the error event. Is it possible that these are not triggering because we're connecting before we set up the handlers? What if we do that? Perfect. Okay, that was why. Sweet. Well, we've got a connection. Are we going to get the docs we're after? Okay, that's... I had a feeling that was going to happen. Let's try changing this to lowercase debug. No, we're still not finding the docs. Collection. Well, let's create a doc and see what collection it creates. Let's put that back the way it was. Perfect. Okay. Find all the docs, log them out. All right. Restart. Try again. Okay, now we're finding the doc we created. There's the raw doc, programmatically created. Okay, so let's do show collections. Oh, it's plural. That's why. Okay, but if I go into use debugs, I do db dot. Oh, oops, no. Use debug. No, use Chevbot db. That's the db we want. It's db dot debugs dot find. There we are. Okay. Okay, perfect. That is working. We should probably just delete collections though. So show collections. Let's do db.debug.drop. Is it drop collection? Let's just drop. Oh, probably got to do something like cool. Okay, we've nuked all the collections now, and we can start. Let's make sure we're not debugging anymore. Yeah, okay. I think we're good to finally start implementing stuff. So the first thing we need to do now is just create a temporary model for stuff in the Cosmos DB. So we've got a few things in there. Chevbot. Okay, slogan me members. So we've got all these members. There's not that many of them. And this is their member ID in Discord and their guild ID. So we just got to transfer those over. And then we've got all these templates. That's where the most data is going to come from. Now what I'm thinking we do with the templates no, that should be fine. Yeah, we'll just keep them as individual entries because we want to be able to mark the templates as used. I'm deciding whether I should use the templates all in one giant document as an array, but I don't think so. That might have made more sense in Cosmos DB to save read writes, but since we're moving to Mongoose, it shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, so first let's put our credentials and stuff in our env file. Okay, so we're in here now. Let's go ahead and create a few collections or schemas. So first schema is going to be the slogan me template schema. Okay, and that is going to have of course that would happen on first day of my vacation. Wait for Kenny to respond. If he doesn't respond in an hour, I'll follow up. Oh, right. I was going to look to see what we have on a template document. Used false, a unique ID, but I don't think we care about that. We can let Mongoose generate the IDs. Just template field. Template and used. That's all we care about. Okay. So, we should call it text. No, we'll just keep it template then. That's fine. Template. That's going to be a string. And used is going to be a Boolean. Okay. Is there anything else in the members that I cared about? Just the member ID and the guild ID. Okay. Okay. We've got the schemas down. Now we just need to write a script to talk to Cosmos. Which already happens in utilities. Slogan checker. Okay, members and templates. Perfect. And that should read them all. And we're just going to loop through them all. So let's just go through and do Okay, that looks good. All right. So for each one of these, we're going to do a new one. Okay, and then we want to do user ID. Okay, that should do it. Then we want to do another one here. We're just going to set all of these to false. So we'll just do false right there. If I default. Perfect. Okay. That should save everything to the new database, hopefully. Alright. Moment of truth. Let's try it. Might take a minute. It's got to go through and save each one of these. We can monitor it here. I think the members are all done. Those look good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, there was 10 of those. Looking good so far. So it's working. I should have done some sort of console progression, but that's okay. Oh, it's all done. Okay. I just didn't get a notification. That should be it. Now we can take the bot offline. And before we do anything else, I'm going to take Cosmos DB offline. Because every second it's costing money. Can I just turn it off? Apparently not. So the one thing I'm worried about is my other bot, Hold'em bot, uses some stuff in here to but it's got a lot of work that needs done still. And I don't think any of this data is unrecoverable. So we're just going to drop the whole thing. Let's make sure I don't want to screw something up. Chevbot resource. Chevbot Cosmos. Okay. Nope, that's right. I wanted to use... Oh, shoot. Compass, that's the one. There it goes. Oh, right. Why is it upset? There we go. Perfect. There are some templates that we need to remove, but for now I just want to export this. Well, we'll just export the templates themselves. Okay. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm not so worried about losing those anymore. See, like, we need to delete these ones. I accidentally overwrote some of these with this test, unfortunately, and I don't know what they were before that, so... Oh, come on. Surely you can just let me scroll through all 300 somehow. What if I just do test? Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Let's try a where then. String of JavaScript code. Okay. Let's do a this. Okay. Let's try a regex. There we go. That did it. Okay, cool. Let's just delete each of these. Perfect. Okay, we got all the data we need. We can delete this debug now. No, maybe we should leave some of this here. Let's just comment out this code in here. Okay. So we can start deleting stuff now. So we can completely destroy this. Okay. Alright, so we want to import the individual models, but for now we'll just leave that. Let's see, the old... come on, show up in here. Where's index? Refresh. There we go. I just had a async function initialize db, and then I export the object. Okay, and then from the main script, we have initialize db. I think what we can do is just turn this into... no, that should work. Because this is where we can do all the... Ah, yes, okay. Okay, cool. And then we should be able to do... okay, that connects. And then... let's look at their docs real fast. So, first they connect. Excuse me. This returns a promise. I'm guessing that promise only resolves once it's connected to the database, meaning we could probably just set up our schemas here. Mongoose.model. Okay, so let's create our first model then. Oh, no, those are in there already. Let's do this here. Okay, so what are you upset about? Not callable? Oh. There we go. Okay. Could probably just do just like that. Sweet. Can I actually do like that, I wonder? Because that would be even better. Okay, and then let's do the next one. And that one's got template, string, and used Boolean. I think that should do it. let's check. The easy way to check would be to grab DB from there. And then right here, we're just going to do db dot type connection. Just a model. Okay, let's do this then. We'll do how did we do it before? I did an interface. Okay, let's try that then. Let's do an interface. This returns. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't need to initialize the DB. We could just do this all right here inside the import. And then that makes our export easy. Oh, shoot. Crap. No, we can't do it that way because it's asynchronous and we can't load the models until the connection has been established. We're just going to have to do any for now. Default containers, okay. That's a lot just to get TypeScript working. All right, we'll worry about it later. We'll just leave it as any for now. Okay, let's see if this works. So, in the main script, we're still going to initialize the database first. I think this might actually not build. Yeah, I didn't think so. Slogan checker. Yeah, we're gonna have to update that first to use the new code. Either that, or for now, we just comment it all out. And we don't call into it. Event RSVP listeners. Okay, let's do the same thing here. Okay, and on cron jobs we will oh, it's not for cron jobs, it's just for init event RSVP. Where's that at? Main. Utilities. Okay, cool. Let's I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. God, I had to pee so bad. Alright, let's see. We got this to run without build errors. So maybe we can test this now. Oh. Where'd that one come from? Event.ts. Oh. Do that, and we'll oh my god. Cool. Okay, that looks like it's working. Dock. There we go. Nice. Okay. Alright. Let's put all this crap back the way it was. We're going to slowly go through it all. I forgot about the events collection. We're going to create that too. But that's okay. We'll get there. We'll let the errors guide what we work on. Okay, so looks like the DB file is working. It initializes, it connects, it creates these models on that connection, assigns them to this object, and then exports that object. Okay, so we're good there. Now, one of the best things we can probably do is npm run build, because that is going to tell us all of the errors that we have in here. Okay, let's skip the event stuff. We're going to have to add that after. But let's go ahead and jump to the slogan me command. We got the slogan checker. Okay, so this part, slogan me members and slogan me templates. models. Yes, it does, though. Oh, they're not plural. Okay. Apologies for the vacuum. Hopefully it's not too loud on stream. Alright, so we're going to come down here, new template. Nope. Okay, alright, so here's an Cosmos DB query. We're going to comment it out. And we're going to make a new query. We're searching to see if the template already exists. Okay, so existing template equals slogan new templates or template.find. Let's do find one. Or is there an exists? Exists. Okay, looks like I will be right back again. Okay, so we're looking for where template, new template, new template. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so then what we want to do is create the new template. Is there a count function? Actually, that might have been better for the previous query. Okay, so count documents. Okay, so this really should have been a where, and that should have been a count. if existing templates is greater than 0. There we go. Okay. Oh, that should have been account documents. Right, yeah. Okay, let's find me templates equals. Gotcha, okay. Delete one. Okay.